Introverts are often seen as calm, reserved, or emotionally distant, and because of this, it is easy to assume that they do not care as deeply as others. Yet beneath this quiet exterior, there is often a strong current of care, attention, and emotional awareness that is simply expressed in a different way. Introverts tend to process feelings internally, allowing emotions to form and settle before they are shown. And this can make their care less visible, even though it is very real and deeply felt. For many introverts, caring begins with noticing. They pay attention to tone, to small changes in behavior, and to what is left unsaid, while others may express concern quickly and openly. Introverts often hold their reactions inside, thinking through what they feel and how best to respond. This internal reflection is not hesitation or indifference, but a form of respect. It allows them to understand situations more fully before acting, and it often leads to thoughtful and sincere responses rather than immediate reactions. Because introverts spend so much time reflecting, they can experience emotions with great depth. When something matters to them, it stays with them quietly, shaping their thoughts long after the moment has passed. They may replay conversations, consider how others might be feeling, and question whether they offered enough support. This inner process is rarely shared, which is why their care can go unnoticed. What looks like calmness from the outside may actually be a careful holding of emotion on the inside. Being misunderstood is a common experience for introverts, especially when their silence is mistaken for a lack of interest. When they do not speak up right away, others may assume they are unaffected or detached. In reality, introverts often need time to understand what they feel before expressing it. They may worry about saying the wrong thing, or they may simply want to make sure their words truly reflect what they mean. Their silence is not empty. It is filled with consideration and emotional awareness. Introverts also tend to show care through actions rather than words. They remember small details, check in quietly, and offer support in subtle ways. They may not announce their concern, but they show it through consistency, presence, and reliability. This kind of care does not seek attention, and because it is understated, it is often overlooked. Yet it is steady and sincere, rooted in a genuine desire to understand and support others without overwhelming them. Another reason introverts care deeply is that they form strong emotional bonds. They are often selective about who they let close, but when they do, the connection is meaningful. They invest their energy carefully, and because of this, their care carries weight. Losing a connection or seeing someone struggle can affect them more than they openly show, and they may carry these feelings quietly rather than expressing them outwardly. There is also a protective element to how introverts handle emotion. Showing vulnerability openly can feel overwhelming, so they choose to process feelings privately. This does not mean they are closed off, but rather that they value emotional safety for themselves and others. By holding their emotions inside, they create space to understand them more clearly before sharing. This approach may appear distant, but it is actually grounded in care and self-awareness. Over time, introverts often develop a quiet strength that comes from managing emotions internally. They learn how to sit with discomfort, how to think through complex feelings, and how to remain present without needing constant reassurance. This strength is not loud or dramatic, but it allows them to care deeply without becoming emotionally overwhelmed. It helps them offer support in a way that is calm and steady, especially during difficult moments. Calm acceptance plays an important role in how introverts express care. As they grow more comfortable with their nature, they begin to accept that they do not need to show emotion in the same way others do. They learn that their care is valid, even when it is quiet. This acceptance allows them to be more at ease in relationships, trusting that those who understand them will recognize their sincerity. In the end, introverts care more than they show, not because they are hiding their feelings, but because their feelings live deeper inside. Their care is thoughtful, patient, and often invisible to those who are looking for obvious signs. Yet for those who take the time to notice, it becomes clear that introverts feel deeply, value connection, and offer a kind of care that is steady, genuine, and quietly enduring.